Yo Ogwan, hope you're having a great day. Now by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how you can get royalty-free loops for your YouTube videos that will help you avoid getting copyright claims and copyright strikes so that you can make YouTube videos in peace, okay? And get rid of all that stress. Does that sound great? Good stuff. Now, if you've ever suffered from a copyright claim on one of your videos, if you've ever gotten a copyright strike on your YouTube channel, if you're worried about getting more claims or strikes in the future, then this video is just for you. And here's why. You can avoid copyright claims and strikes forever and save money while doing it. Doesn't that sound great? The thing is, you need to realize there is a cost to not dealing with this. And the fact is, if you ignore it, it just gets worse. Now, a copyright claim stops you from being able to monetize your videos, which is a real pain in the butt if you're trying to make money with your YouTube channel. If you're trying to make an actual living on YouTube, copyright claims is something you definitely want to stay away from. But it can be much worse. You can get a copyright strike instead, which is way worse than a claim. And maybe you already have one. You generally will get one if you try to use copyrighted music that you do not own. Companies like UMG and who else? Universal, those big companies up there, they will strike the hell out of your channel with no remorse, and they'll just get you out of here if you try to use their music. And a lot of artists are signed under those super big major labels, okay? So you've got to be very careful when thinking about what music to use in your videos. If you've already had a copyright strike, then you already know how bad they are. They limit a lot of features on your YouTube channel. Just one copyright strike will stop you from earning money on any of your videos on your YouTube channel for 90 days. And this is a update. Like, they've changed the process from when I got my first copyright strike. Before, you had to wait 6 months, and you still might have to do that. You still might have to wait 6 months to monetize your channel again. That's half a whole year, unless you complete copyright school, which is a online course that you need to go through and complete correctly in order to get that 90-day restriction, which is still a lot of time. That's 3 months. One copyright strike will also stop you from being able to live stream. Live streaming is a great way to connect with your audience, and it's a great option to have just for when you feel like live streaming. Getting that taken away can really hurt. That copyright strike will also stop you from uploading videos longer than 15 minutes, which is a very arbitrary restriction. It doesn't make sense why you'd get a restriction on uploading videos longer than 15 minutes, but that's super duper annoying, because then it means that you can't just make a video that's as long as it needs to be. You need to make sure that it's under 15 minutes, otherwise you can't actually upload it to your channel. And that's bad enough, but that's not all. If you get 3 copyright strikes on your channel is gone. It's out of here. Zilch. Done. Curtains. Terminated for good, and you can't get it back. So if you're using copyrighted music in the background of your videos, you can lose much more than just the money made from that one video. And let's say you've got copyrighted music in 3 of your videos. The company that owns that music can just come out of nowhere and be like, okay, let's strike all those videos, and now your channel's gone. Terrible times. And you don't have a say in whether you get a copyright claim or copyright strike. That is all in the hands of the rights owner, and you do not own the rights to the music you're using if you did not create it. So you need to keep that in mind. I highly suggest you look through your channel now and see if there are any videos with copyrighted music in the background. If you've got more than 3 videos with copyrighted music in the background, your channel is a ticking time bomb ready to blow. So make sure you deal with that ASAP. Get rid of that copyrighted music as fast as you can so that you don't give other companies a opportunity to get rid of your channel if they don't like it. Now, what most people do when they're trying to avoid copyright strikes and claims is they try to find royalty-free music online. They use the royalty-free music that YouTube provides. They subscribe to a service that allows them to use music from their catalog in their YouTube videos, or they stop using music in their videos altogether. But for most people, none of that works, because most royalty-free music you'll find online is super cheesy. It sounds like, you know, a child made it on a toy piano. It's not the type of stuff you want in the background of your videos, because that makes your videos sound terrible, and it just makes the whole quality of the video come down. And YouTube's catalog of royalty-free music isn't much better. It's quite trash, if we're being honest. There's a lot of cheesy sounding music that doesn't really sound great. Subscribing to a service that allows you to use their music is risky, and it leaves you super vulnerable, because they can change their terms of service, they can change their rights at any time during your subscription process, and they're basically holding you hostage, because if you do not pay them every month, they can claim your videos, they can strike your videos, they can say, get out of here, you can't be doing none of that. So that's a bit of a risky situation. Not using music can really suck the life out of your videos. A good music track can really help the quality of your YouTube video. So if you're not using music, you're at a disadvantage compared to the creators that do use music in the background of their videos. And what happens if you do nothing? If you just keep doing what you've been doing all this time? Well, you can kiss your YouTube dreams goodbye. You'll lose your entire channel to copyright strikes. Not good, right? Now, you probably want to know how I stopped worrying about copyright strikes and claims forever, right? I've got an answer that works, and here's the story. So I used to use a subscription service that was a hostage situation that honestly I didn't want to stay in forever, okay? But when I got back into making music after a little break, I had an idea. What if I could produce my own tracks that were perfect to use in the background of my videos? What if I looped these tracks and made them an hour long, so I never needed to mess around with stitching those tracks together while editing? And what if I made those tracks available to other creators for a one-time fee at a reasonable price? And that's how I created my loops for YouTubers. And in this video, we're going to be looking at my loops for YouTubers volume 2. Okay, now here's what these loops have done for me. I actually use these loops in my videos. As you can see in my template over here, we have a bunch of my loops set up and ready to go, but I'll show you just how easy it is to use these loops and apply them to your videos. This can be done in any video editing software, as long as you're able to use MP3s. And if you can't use MP3s in your video editing software, you should look for another video editing software, because that video editing software is trash. Okay, so basically, when you get my loops for YouTubers volume 2, you'll get 5 loops in here, and you'll also get a copyright license file, which will basically tell you, you know, the copyright information for these loops. They're totally royalty free. You can use them in the background of your videos, and all you need to do is include a short, well, we'll bring this up. You need to include a short line of text in your descriptions that basically says music in this video was produced by Jay Cartere, and there's a link. So it says production music produced by Jay Cartere, and then I don't know what this is, maybe it's an update. Let's get rid of that. And then you've got the link to jaycartere.com/YouTube loops. Okay, so that's how that works, and that's very, very straightforward. Now, in order to use these loops, it's super easy. All you need to do is click on a loop, or not even click on it, you just need to drag it into your editing software. So like this, I've dragged this loop into my editing software. If you're using Adobe Premiere Pro or something, you may need to drag it into the media bin. But as you can see, we've just added this loop and it's already here, ready to go. We've got a whole hour-long loop. Okay, so let me play this. And these are all loops created from the first 5 songs I released when I came back to making music. So if you want to hear those songs, go to jaycartere.com/Spotify, or just go to Spotify, search for Jay Cartere. And basically, let me give you a preview of all the loops so you know exactly what you'll be getting in this. There's a link down below to get these loops if you want to just grab them right now, or you can go to jaycartere.com/YT loops. Or is it YouTube loops? Give me a sec. Yeah, it's YT loops. So let me just quickly give you a brief preview of these loops so you can kind of see what we're getting here. So this is the hill loop. Let's go back a bit. And the thing with these loops is, you know, if you're just using a song that you found online, what you'll get is you'll find that there are a lot of valleys, like high points in the song and then low points in the song. And really, for the background of a video, you don't want to be taking away a lot of attention from what's going on in the video and placing that on the music. And if you have like a chorus section that's going super wild in your background music, that's going to take away attention from you and the video that you're creating, and it's going to place that on the background music. Now with these loops, what I've done is I've looped the verse sections, so you basically have a low energy part of the song, and then it goes to mid energy, then it comes back to low energy, and it just goes like that. There's never too much energy. Too much energy starts to draw attention to the background music, which is what you don't want. Okay, so these loops have been basically produced with the background music in mind. As a YouTuber myself, I know what kind of music you'll need in the background of your videos, and I know what it will flow better. And as a producer, I know how to get that to work basically. So I've put both of those specialities together, both of those skills together, both of those experiences together in order to create a great package for you, so that you can just load up these loops, drag it into your editing software, and not spend a bunch of time trying to get these loops to sound right. All you need to do is drag them in, set the volume to where you want it to be, depending on how loud your video is and how loud your audio is, and then you just need to cut the loop where you want it to end or drag it inwards. Okay, so let's play a bit of Money in My Sleep. Keep in mind, these are beats that I've used for my actual songs, so that's letting you know the quality of these beats. Like, these aren't just throwaway beats. These are beats that I was like, yo, these are great beats, I'm gonna make a song over this. So yeah, now let's play Nobody Else. And then we've got Trust. This is called Ray Cookie. And that's all of them, right? Yeah, I already played you 2017. So that's all the loops, okay? Great stuff, right? These are modern trap loops. So the background of your videos is gonna have some sauce, all right? Some sauce, some spicy sauce. So you already know that the biggest YouTubers are using YouTube loops in the background of their videos. YouTubers like PewDiePie, Vanos Gaming, Pyrocynical, First We Feast, you know, hot ones basically, and much more. Basically, most people on YouTube are using background music. So if you're not using background music, it's kind of like, oh, what's going on here? Okay, even if it's very low and you can hardly even notice it, it's better to have some good background music in your catalog than not having any options whatsoever. And then when you want background music, you've got to like go and use those ones that sound like a kid made it in his sleep, basically. So let's get down to brass tacks. Okay, this is the Loops for YouTubers volume 2, and when you grab this today, you are going to get the key to avoiding copyright strikes and claims on your YouTube channel forever, having high quality music in the background of your videos that doesn't take the attention away from you, saving hours of time by having an hour-long loop so you can simply drag it into your video editor without any hassle. And what you'll find is a lot of royalty-free music. You basically have a 2 to 3 minute track, and if you've got a 15-minute video, now you've got to chop that up and make sure that it all blends into each other and doesn't sound weird throughout the video. I've done that for you. I've made sure that this loops for an hour long. So unless you're making 4-hour-long videos, which you probably shouldn't, yeah, even if you're making 4-hour-long videos, you can chop this up pretty easily. But if you're making videos under an hour, it's very easy to just cut the loop where the video ends, so that you have the loop ready to go. You won't have to, you know, loop everything, which is the long part. Basically, I've cut out that for you, so everything's super easy, super intuitive for you to just use and get stuff cracking. Now, it all comes as part of 5 royalty-free original modern trap loops. You can add these into the background of your YouTube videos in seconds. Like I just showed you, you just drag it straight in. You'll get an instant digital download after you pay. You'll get the download link also sent to your email address immediately. And these loops are delivered in high quality MP3 files, 320 kbps, and the loops are compatible with any video editing software. All loops are 100% royalty free, and that's not it. You get this all for only $20. Okay, that's less than the price of dinner for one. Yeah, very affordable, and there's no recurring payments or anything. All you got to do is give me credit in your video descriptions by copying and pasting this. Like, that's all. So that's a great deal, right? Now you've got a choice to make. Okay, you can do what you've been doing, or worse, do nothing at all, but you already know where that's gonna lead. Copyright strikes and claims. Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, that's not the life you want to live at all. And is that really what you want to deal with? Do you want to deal with that stress for the rest of your YouTube career? I think not. All right, so I suggest you take a new action and get a new result. Finally say goodbye to the fears of copyright strikes and claims once and for all. Which do you really want for yourself? I think I know, right? What you need to do now is click on this big green button on this page. If you haven't already gone to this page, there's a link in the description down below, or go to jaycartere.com/YT loops. When you get to this page, click on this add to cart button, then add your details, add your credit card details, your email that you want this to be sent to, and press buy now. Once you do that, you'll get that download link sent to your email, as I told you before, and you'll also get sent to a page where you can just download this immediately on the download page. Okay, great stuff. Once you do this, you'll be able to avoid copyright claims and copyright strikes forever, because I won't copyright strike you, I won't copyright claim you, because I'll just check your description. If you've got the correct stuff in there, you got the correct line that I told you to put in there, I'll leave your videos alone. I'll whitelist your channel. And if your YouTube channel has the same name as your email, then it'll be even easier, because I'll just whitelist your channel from there and make sure that you don't get any copyright claims or copyright strikes in the future, and you won't have to deal with any of that stress. And it's super easy to do and super easy to use. Okay, so click on the link in the description now, grab this royalty free loops package, and let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next video where you'll learn more about music, online business, and online marketing. I can't wait to see the content that you make with these loops in the background of your videos. Let me know, send me a link so I can check them out, and I'll see you very, very soon. Peace out.